Emilio, the Honey Badger Urrutia.
I'm JP. Mistanza. Now here's the news you need to know.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. It's your boy, the Badger, and today we're back, joined with a very special guest, coming back for her second appearance, a Honey Badger Hour veteran, a one championship, former #1 contender, my student and dear friend, Tiffany No Chill Teo.
Yo, hi, what's up?
Yo. Welcome back to the Honey Badger Hour, Tiffany Teo. What's happening?
It's getting ready for my upcoming fight, 29 September. Yeah, 161.
Wow, there we go. You're back at it, back in the ring. What weight are you fighting at?
I'm dropping down to atom weight this time around, so 52.2 kg. Yeah.
Atom weight. What is atom weight? Is atom weight Loma's? Is that Loma's weight class?
Yeah, that's Loma's weight class. So for one, it's a
52
bit different, right? Yeah.
52 kg is 57
Yeah, so
kg. Oh, 125.
So previously I fought at 125. Now I'm fighting at 115.
But 115 is 125 in 1FC.
Oh yeah. No, 150. So 105 is 115 and 115.
Oh. So 105 is bantamweight. So you got to be 115 now.
Yeah. I have to be 115.
So that's 52 kgs.
Yeah, man.
We're confusing everybody. If anybody's listening from America, they're like, what is he talking about? And if anybody was listening,
it's confusing.
And anybody in Singapore who understands, we just confuse them with the pounds. All right, so we'll just call it at the weight class. So atom weight, before you used to fight at straw weight? That was the name of the weight class?
Yeah, I used to fight at straw. Yeah.
Did you fight in the weight class above that? Did you fight in flyweight too?
Once. I had my first fight in one was at flyweight. Yeah.
With those big old cheeks. I remember that. I was there.
Yeah.
Looking like it.
Yeah, when I first started. Yeah.
She was like this after she was cutting weight. I remember the good old days. Wow, it's come a long way from now. So are you fighting live in front of an audience, or are you fighting like still solo dolo? I mean, like no audience. They're doing a few different things, huh?
Part, yeah. For this card, there's no audience. So I think it's like a online event. Yeah. So, and it's on a Thursday night, so probably that's why.
So you're fighting on Thursday night in Singapore?
Yeah.
Have you ever fought on Thursday night before?
No, it's kind of weird because most of the time it's like Friday night or Saturday night. Yeah, so it's my first time fighting on Thursday night. Yeah.
Wow. So the last time we spoke to you is when you were fighting for the title. Have you fought since then?
Yeah, the recent fight after the title. I fought in January this year. Against Mongolia. Yeah.
You had a big fight. I know this girl. I trained with this girl in
Tiger. Yeah, she was at Tiger for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good, man.
Yeah,
did you train with her? Were you guys training together in Tiger?
No. We went training together. But I think after I left, she joined. Yeah, I was at Tiger for a bit. I left and she joined. Yeah.
Yeah, she was just training there recently. She's been in and out a few times. Yangbo, she's the one that she's good. I know this girl. That was a great fight, yo. And then before that, you fought the Panda. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I fought Panda. Yeah, Xiong Jingnan. Yeah.
Wow, damn, bro, much better. Yeah, that was a good fight. It was a much better fight too. You know, that was a while ago. That was during the coronavirus. That was like everything was locked down still.
Yeah.
I was living in Phuket.
I had to train during the lockdown. Yeah. It was like one and a half years. Yeah, about 1.5 years ago, 2 years.
And then you took a little bit of a break after that fight?
Yeah. So I had this crazy episode after that fight. I had this weird condition where I couldn't fucking sweat. Like I wasn't sweating at all. Like I would go for a run, my body starts to overheat, and I'm not sweating at all, not a single drop of sweat. And my body just overheats and it's crazy. So I had to tone down my training for like a good half a year. I had to go to the dermatologist to get it sorted out. Took me about 1 full year to get a full recovery. Yeah, it was mad. It was like I will wet my shirt to train because I'm overheating, And at the end of the session, my shirt will be dry because my body is just too warm. Yeah, and I wasn't sweating and I couldn't regulate my body temperature. It was so fucking weird. Yeah.
And for how long was that going on? For like about a year, you said?
Uh, Full recovery about a year, but after I started taking like the medication, I started to sweat a little bit more. So it was like progressively getting better. Yeah.
And then, so when you had your first fight back, how did you feel on your first fight back? Or like you were already training for a while, feeling better? You got the sweat thing
Mm-hmm.
taken care of?
Yeah. It was all taken care of when I fought Mongpo. And yeah, I feel like it was like a blessing in disguise. It made me realize that, I really want to fight badly and kind of having that thought of, you know, not being able to fight really scared me a lot. And I was really glad that I managed to get that weird condition sorted out and to get back to action. Yeah.
Is that the longest time? And you couldn't really train at all, huh? This is the first time in a long
I mean,
time.
I could. I have to like take long breaks in between, or just train at a very low intensity, like just drilling. I can't go for runs. It's like, yeah, I'll probably overheat and like die from heat stroke if I went outdoors for a run. Yeah, especially in
Yo.
Singapore, it's so fucking hot. Yeah,
And Singapore is really, really hot too, yo.
yeah.
Damn, I miss
Yeah, it's
Singapore.
nice.
How's it been out there? I miss Boat Key, Hong Kong Street. It's a good spot. It's the good
Yeah,
old
it's
days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you
Yeah,
have
it's good.
you what do you guys? So what do you guys been? Where do you guys are training? Where are you training at now? What's the name of your gym? Matrix is called. You
I'm
said.
training. Yeah, Matrix MMA with Major. Yeah. So we rebranded. Previously, we are known as Team Highlight Reel. So it's still the same team, same coach. We just had new investors, so we just rebranded the gym. Yeah. So we
And
are on Hong Kong Street Central. It's just opposite Central, Clarke Quay. Yeah.
yeah, it's a great spot. I used to teach there when there used to be another gym location. I remember we used to train there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Good old days.
Yeah, great spot, great spot. They had shower. Oh, that's where they had the porta potty showers, yo.
Not anymore.
Now
Not
they got
anymore.
real showers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're training with and who are your main training partners right now, preparing for this fight?
Kai Xiong, Shing. Do you remember her, the little girl, the Jack little girl?
Shane, yeah,
Yeah,
I trained her, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
trained
yeah.
her. You know, her half guard game
Oh
is
yeah,
me, bro. She's half
yeah,
man,
yeah.
half guard, bro. That's because
She,
of me, yo.
she was,
I taught her all
she
her
was at
best
Tiger
shit.
for a bit.
You know that jiu-jitsu
Yeah,
tournament she won? That's because of me, bro.
yeah. So still the same team, Major, Kai, Shing. She just joined recently. Yeah, and some other amateur fighters. Yeah, Glenn. Yeah.
And is there any new gyms in Singapore? What's the MMA scene like in Singapore looking? I forgot. When I was there, they had a highlight reel. You got Raul. Raul's holding down the fort in Juggernaut. Is
Yeah,
Fight G still
Juggernaut,
there?
Fight G. Yeah, Fight G is still there. Let's evolve.
What about the nice
Anime
one?
Sinners.
What about the nice one that is by Boat Key, by Clarke Key?
Oh, Equilibrium.
Equilibrium. Is it still there?
No, Equilibrium is at Orchard now. Pharma was the one that's at.
Oh,
Clarke Quay,
Fama. I don't know Equilibrium. I mean,
Yeah.
I was talking about Fama.
Yeah.
Fama's in Clarke Key.
Yeah.
Are they still
They
there?
moved. They are not at Clarke Quay anymore. I think they moved to Bugis, if I'm not wrong.
Fama.
Yeah,
That's
they
the one.
relocated. Yeah, but it's mostly jiu-jitsu. I don't think they have like an MMA program there. Yeah, I don't think they have any MMA fighters out of the
Nah.
gym. Yeah,
I think it's just
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
yeah.
Do you,
There's a lot of jiu-jitsu gyms now, but MMA pretty much the same few.
That's funny, right? MMA has still a little niche.
Yeah.
There's still some money in MMA in Singapore. There's still space for a new MMA gym or like another MMA gym. There's so many. There's so much jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah. A lot
Is-
of new gyms for
Is
jiu-jitsu.
Nogi more popular in Singapore now? That's hilarious.
It's growing.
Nogi feels more
Yeah,
popular.
it's growing.
I was
Yeah.
ahead of the game, bro. You see that shit? They're gonna call me Emilio Nostradamus. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like, damn, bro. All these weird things Emilio always did and said was kind of smart. You see, I always did no gi, bro. I always stuck to. I'm glad that no gi is
Yeah,
popular
you're
now because that's always been my base, you know.
Mhm.
And people
Yeah,
are
it's
starting to
growing a
shy.
lot more.
Yeah, right over there too.
Yeah.
People don't even like it anymore. Like now in Bangkok, no gi is huge. My coach is huge right now, and no gi here. Like everybody wants to train with, so it's great. It's been good
Yeah.
turning of the tide. For a long time, it was just gi people, you know.
Yeah.
Damn. So this is your first time fighting at this weight class. How do you feel? Have you done anything different for the diet to prepare for this match coming up?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm working with a nutritionist now, to get down to 52. I mean, it's my first time making this weight, and I figured that I need some professional help to make this weight. So yeah, he gives me like meal plans, tell me what supplements to take, and I check in with him like every week to make sure that we're on track. Yeah. And also with 1FC it's a bit trickier because it's like, yeah, it's not just about making the weight. It's also about making the hydration and weight both at the same time. So that's the tricky part with one. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. You can probably make the weight, no problem, right? But then you have to make the weight and
Mm-hmm.
stay hydrated. So you're gonna have to do that
Yeah,
properly.
yeah.
You're gonna do like a
Yeah.
little. Well, when's your fight? Your fight's coming up in 11 days. I'm looking at here, 12 days now about from today.
12 days. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 days, about a little less than 2 weeks. So you're pretty
Mm-hmm.
much toning down on training, huh? Training is you got a few more. You got one hard week left coming up.
Yeah. One last hard week and good to go.
I'm trying to think how your hair looked for your last fight. I'm looking for a picture, yo. Did you have hair in your last fight? Last time we talked to you, you were bald, yo. You were bald as fuck. That shit threw me off. You turn on the camera, I was like, ah! I was like, what? And then I'm like talking to you, and for the whole hour in my head, I'm like, this chick is really bald right now, yo.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just talking to you like it's normal. Like, oh, really? So tell me about your fight. And I'm like, this fucking girl shaved her head. She went full Daenerys, yo. She went mad queen, bro.
Yeah, so my last fight had hair. It's only the panda fight when I didn't have hair. Yeah.
How long did it take you to cut it off? How long did it take to grow back?
About half a year to a year. Yeah, I haven't cut my hair since then.
Okay, and
Yeah,
it's still
it's been
it's still pretty
yeah.
short, yo.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, not
not,
too bad.
yeah, but you had it was mad long before, right? You used to have super long hair.
Oh yeah,
everywhere,
it was
yo.
super long before that.
You trained with you, and I
Yeah.
couldn't get no rear naked chokes, you know. That's why I blame it, because your hair
My
gave you
hair's
weird,
in the way.
dog. You know, I was like your bun to give you mad space, bro. That's crazy.
Thick
Yes.
hair.
So you got this new. So how do you feel? Do you feel like with working with the nutrition? Do you feel a difference? Do you feel good? Like they're making? Do they make meals for you, or they just have you? They're just checking your body weight and stuff.
So they give me meal plans because my nutritionist is based in US. So I met him when I was in San Diego. Yeah, so that's how I got to know him. Yeah.
I can put you down with the fight dietitian, yo. If you're working with a guy who's not in Singapore, I didn't know that. Oh, if you need some, okay. Well, I don't want to step on your guy's business. You know, I let him ride, but I could have put you down. All right, that's awesome. All right, so you met a guy when you were in the USA.
Yeah. So he works with Ilima. She was the ex Bellator champ, flyweight champ, and he worked with a few 1FC fighters before too. So he has some experience with the 1FC weight and rule set. Yeah.
Oh,
Protocol. Yeah.
so he knows what to do.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel great on the meal plan. It was very systematic, and he explained to me like, what he's trying to do with certain things he's asking me to do. Yeah.
And does he does somebody cook for you, or you cook your own meals and prepare your own meals?
So I work with a meal prep company based in Singapore. So it's called Nutrify Meal Prep. So yeah, I'll just get my meals from them. So they cook everything for me. And it's a lot easier that way too. Like just one less thing to worry about during the camp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best, right? Like when
Yeah.
the meal's already ready for you and you don't have to think. That's one less thing you have to think about. I think that's one thing that all professional athletes need to get on. Like everybody's kind of slacking on around the ball. Even now in the last UFC main event with this guy missing weight by 8 pounds, it's just ridiculous. Like we're way too late in the game to be having these problems, especially when the guys at the top level, they're on point ahead of the game. Like you got Alex Volkanovski, you got Israel Adesanya, Dan Hooker, Kai Kara France. These guys, they're all working with the fight dietitian. These guys, 4 fights before their UFC fight, they already had dietitians, and this was like already boxes checked off the lick, and then it's like
it's all dialed in. Yeah.
styled in, and these guys' life is so much easier. So I don't know what these athletes are doing that they're not doing what these guys are doing, but they need to get on the ball because it's like I can see it just on fight week. We were in Jacksonville with Alex, and then watching him make weight, and the way our system was, you can tell the champion, the guy who had like the biggest weight cut, he's there first out of everybody. Like You know, like the number one, the guys who are on the undercard should be at the weigh-ins first to want to be the champ. And then it's funny, like, it just goes to show like how far behind these guys are. That the champ is ahead of them, even in their diet and meal plans. You know. But that's great. It's good to know that you have that. Because if I want to, I'm thinking about fighting again. I'm definitely gonna get a nutritionist. You know, like.
Yeah. It makes a huge difference. Yeah.
I'm even thinking about doing one now for like 6 months and just do like a cleansing of my body and just eating really, really healthy. You know. Because my training has been falling off a little bit. I'm not going to lie, yo.
But you've been doing so many different things, too. Stand-up
Yeah.
comedy, podcast, coaching. Yeah, juggling so many things all at once.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing. It's not like I'm bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wasn't training and I was just getting fat playing Nintendo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I'm doing shit. I'm grinding. I'm just taking a different beating, yo. Instead of getting beat up, punched in the head, I'm getting beat up on stage where people just look at you like this. Trying to convince them, like, laugh at me. Hey, I forgot, you have a friend in Singapore who's a comedian that you've done his podcast, right? I've heard that podcast before. I've heard your episode.
Yeah. Fuck fast. Yeah.
Does he still do that podcast?
Yeah, he still does it regularly. I think he does. He has a new episode like every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard your episode on there, and he's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
He's
So
a comic stand-up. Yeah.
Have you ever
And
seen him
he
live?
does jiu-jitsu too. Yeah, I've been to a couple of the shows. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Where does he perform at? Don't they perform right there in Boat Key? Didn't they used to have a comedy night there in Boat Key?
They used to. I think they still have it now, so it's more like open mic. Yeah. And they have a lot more shows now that Singapore has opened up. Yeah,
Bro.
if you ever come back to Singapore,
Bro.
I could link you guys up.
Bro, you should put me on your... Oh, my God. I can corner you for your next fight. If I don't fight again, bro, I'll just go corner you, dog. I'll go corner you, bro. That's it. That's the way to get it. That's the way to get me back. I need a reason. Give me... All I need is a reason. I think I'm a little scared to go back to Asia, because if I go, I might not come back again.
I know, right?
I might just
been
stay
a while.
again. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it happen in
Yeah,
America. I don't want to reset no more, yo. I'm tired of it. I don't want to like... You know what I mean?
Yeah, just bouncing back and forth and like trying to get settled down again. Yeah.
I don't want to reset no
Tiring.
more, yo. I'm gonna be alone. I'm gonna be alone and old forever and fucking miserable if I don't. I gotta settle down, find a home. You know what I'm saying? Make my little base, bro. Anyway, so yo, I don't want to be taking up too much of your time, but damn, yo. So you're out here in Singapore. You're training. Everything's going good. Have you been doing a lot of media with ONE FC now that you're back? Have they been keeping putting you through the ringer?
A couple of interviews here and there, but it's mostly during fight week for the media stuff. Yeah, so I foresee that I'll be really busy on fight week, because the past two fights it was kind of like still COVID era, so there weren't a lot of things going on. But I think there'll be like press conference and a lot more media stuff to do during fight week this time around. Yeah.
You have to change. Before, you used to be able to eat pretty chill on fight week, right? You used to like kind of like...
Oh yeah,
roll through
because
your
I was pretty
meals?
much on weight. Yeah. So
Right.
this time around, I'll probably have to watch my diet a little bit more. Yeah.
It's gonna
Just
be
to
like
play it safe. I mean, it's my first time making this weight too, so I'm gonna try to like play it safe too. Yeah.
Do you have a manager, or do you deal with the matchmakers yourself?
I do as a matchmaker myself, and sometimes they contact major, so it's just two of us with the point of contact. Yeah.
But no, you don't have no manager or nothing like this, right?
No,
You work
no,
strictly.
we don't. I don't.
You work straight through the system. You go straight to the source, which can kind of work
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you know.
And I think it's good that I'm based here, anyways. Yeah.
And how many fights have you had for one championship now?
Now I probably have like 8 or 9 fights with one. Yeah.
Wow. What was your
Yeah. I'm the old.
What's that?
When I started with one, I think I was 3-0. Yeah, I fought in FMD, Fullmetal Dojo, SFC. Yeah, and then I got signed to one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, you're the belt, man. Oh yeah, you're the champ. I remember that fight. It was crazy.
Yeah,
That
it
road
wasn't such a
rashes.
crazy fight. So silly. The good old days, man. Damn, bro. So I haven't talked to you
Yeah.
since the passing of our brother Luke, yo.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's rough.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Life's too
Yeah.
short. We got to take advantage. I keep him on my wall every day. I miss him every day, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
why I miss Juggernaut just working together, you know? He's so funny.
Yeah, those were the days.
The
Yeah.
good old days. Shala and shit. Oh man.
hmm
I can't even get into it. I don't want to get emotional right now. You'll have to talk about that off the thing. Hey, but so then, who are you fighting next? Who's your next opponent? Let's talk. We can get. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I forgot. Your next opponent is actually a person I've seen fight before. I don't know how to say her last name though. Ritu.
Forgot.
Ritu Foga. Okay, so I would have said it
Yeah.
right. How many fights is she? Is she undefeated in one or has she lost yet?
Nah, she lost. She lost twice. She lost once to Killer B, and once to Stamp. Her most recent loss is against Stamp. Yeah, Stamp Fairtex. Yeah.
No, she lost to the Killer Bee.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a controversial decision. Yeah.
I thought the Killer Bee hadn't won a fight in a while. Okay, dang.
Oh, that was quite a while back though. That was quite a while back.
Yeah, and then she had the fight with Stamp. That was a close fight, or?
And she got submitted in like I think the end of the first round or second round.
Oh, she got armbarred.
Yeah.
So what's the game? I'm excited for this fight. How do you feel? She's fought. Wait. Oh, so has she fought at this weight class before?
Yeah, she's always been in this weight class.
So this is her.
Yeah.
This is your first time fighting her weight class.
Yeah.
So this is a classic matchup, guys. We got a Singapore versus India matchup right here. She's from India, but she lives in Singapore, right? She's training at Evolve.
Yeah, she trains out of Evolve MMA. Yeah. And she's like from a family of wrestlers. She was the Commonwealth Wrestling champ, I think. Yeah.
All right. I saw the movie on her, Dengal.
Oh, you did?
Is that movie
I
on
heard
her?
about it, but yeah, it's about her family, I think.
I
haven't
think
watched
that's about
it.
her family, yo. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah.
After
No,
you
I've heard about
after
it,
you
but I
submit
haven't
her, you gotta go watch it. But
that's what I plan to do. I don't want to watch the movie yet.
Yeah. You don't need you don't need to get on. Like I was like, yo, that's the enemy right now. Don't worry about her ass, you know.
Yeah.
So this is a great matchup, yo. This is a great matchup. This is a great matchup for Singapore. I feel like this fight, there's gonna be a shame that there's no audience because I feel like you guys both would have been able to sell a lot of tickets for this fight.
Yeah,
for you two, you know.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're excited to make what's your plans after this fight? Who's the champion in this division?
Angela Lee.
Angela Lee. This is a fight that's, how many times have you been in the same weight class as Angela Lee?
Twice. I mean, Angela fights in both weight class too. So this is the first time I'm coming down to Atom. So if I win, I'm hoping to get a title shot next with Angela. Yeah, and she's gonna fight Panda next at strawweight, and I'm still the top contender at strawweight. So I got both bases covered. So that's the fight I'm hoping for next. Yeah.
Okay, so listen to this. You're in a good position for the one championship division right now. Your last fight was at strawweight. And Panda's the champion strawweight, right? And then Angela's gonna go challenge Panda for her belt.
Yeah.
Oh, and her belt's not gonna be on the line.
Yeah.
Wow. So if Angela can win that fight, and that'll be a fresh matchup for you guys. That'll be like some new, and then you can be some new blood for Angela. And stylistically, that's a really good matchup. You know what I'm saying? I kind of know already how like the you and Panda matchup but the Angela fight is totally different one. Because I feel like grapplers too. Grapplers is gonna be your best style. You have a very similar style to me. Like grapplers, we can. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's a good thing about our style. You got that when you have that good fundamental base. Damn, I would love to know how your jiu-jitsu is right now. There's no way you're still a purple belt. You've been good for a while, yo. Did you do any competitions? You were just in America recently. Did you train when you were in America?
Yeah, I trained at a few gyms when I was in San Diego. I was at Arena, where Barrett Yoshida is. I went to Victory Alliance, Game Bread, Tempe Planet San Diego. So just hopping around different gyms, trying to train with like different athletes. Yeah, because I don't get that often in Singapore. Because I mean, in Singapore, if I find a female training partner, I'm probably gonna fight her one day, right? Yeah. So just
who's
trying
this?
to
I'm
make,
sorry.
In Singapore, I don't get to train much with other female fighters.
No.
So when I was in US, I was just trying to get more training in. Yeah. So just hopping around different gyms. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're very limited right now when you're training. You got to stick with like your crew of guys, and then everybody else that's there That's true. I'm trying to think the female game right now in Singapore, like MMA. Yeah, if there's a female fighter in Singapore and she does MMA, for sure you guys are gonna compete against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
So then you're gonna be a little bit. I'm sure that Ritu has I wonder who are her training partners in Evolve, right?
Probably Panda, Xiong Jingnan, and
Oh,
the other one
Panda.
FC fighters. Panda's training at Evolve too. Yeah.
She lives in Singapore.
Yeah, she's based in Singapore now. She's been here for a bit, yeah, since
Really?
she has been here throughout the whole of COVID. Yeah.
No way. I wonder where. And then,
Yeah.
does she speak English?
A little bit, yeah.
wonder
I mean, she has
where-
been in Singapore for a good 2 or 3 years. I'm sure she picked up some English, yeah.
I've never seen her attempt English.
Maybe
Have you
she's not that
been?
comfortable with it, yeah.
Yeah, I bet. And you speak Chinese pretty good, right? Like you speak Chinese, you speak Mandarin,
Yeah, I do.
you speak Hokkien.
Mandarin. I understand Hokkien, but I don't speak it fluently, yeah.
What else do you speak? Anything else, or is that it?
Nah, just this. Yeah, that's it.
So it's just Chinese and English.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. China's gonna rule the world, so you can know the main languages. You're good to
The two
go.
main languages.
Hey, so then you're in. I was just gonna ask you something else. Yeah, living in Singapore, you don't have any training partners. When's the last time you left since the coronavirus? Have you been able to leave the country? I feel like you haven't gone in a while.
No, I haven't. That was my first trip since COVID. Yeah,
Where did you go?
crazy.
To America. That's the only time you left in a long
Yeah.
time, right?
yeah. I went to San Diego. Yeah.
How long were you in America for?
About 6 weeks.
About
Yeah.
6 weeks, huh?
Pretty. Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was. I was planning for 4, and then I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna stay 2 more. Yeah.
You
'Cause
extended.
I really like the. Yeah, I like the training there, and there's just so many people to train with, and like the talent pool was so big. Yeah, I didn't have to worry about not having training partners. Yeah.
You like the tent? You went to the main 10th Planet gym? How was that one?
Yeah, I did some. I joined their professional session, so they had like sparring every weekend. So and they have a lot of girls there too.
They have a lot of
So,
girls in 10th Planet, right?
Yeah. Like, and there were a lot of other girls from other gyms visiting to spar too, so that was good for me. Yeah, like UFC fighters, Bellator fighters, Combate Global. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Combate Global. That's one that's here in Miami right
yeah.
now. That could be
Mhm.
an option. Yeah, there's some options out there. What's good is too, there's a lot of fight promotions. Like, and women's MMA is huge. Man, I got like
It's
women's
growing,
MMA is
yeah.
just as big as there's more. Like, there's just as many women in jiu-jitsu class sometimes as guys, right? Like, well, I don't know how
Yeah, it's
Singapore
growing.
is. Even in Singapore, right? They have like a pretty good jiu-jitsu scene over there for the
Yeah,
females
a
and
lot of
everything.
girls doing jiu-jitsu now. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's great.
growing.
Yeah, the sport's really gone in there. Are you teaching right now?
Yeah, I teach a bit of jiu-jitsu here and there. Yeah, mostly no-gi. Yeah,
Where do you teach?
I don't fuck up. I teach at this place called Trapeze Rec Club. Yeah, so it's near Outram and Tanjong Pagar. You know that Korean town? It's along that stretch.
Yeah. Damn, I missed that
Yeah.
shit.
So
Fuck. Missed that shit. Damn, I miss Singapore, yo. Singapore's the shit. Oh, damn. It's a shame that everything got weird again and got shut down, right? Like, even now, it's kind of hard. Like, Singapore's fully... Did you notice that the expats went down? Or, like, the people... Like, is there a lot less tourists now in Singapore?
I think there's a lot less China tourists, but I feel like there's still a lot of expats around. Yeah.
Because a lot of the expats are there, they're working there, right? They're not, like, living
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there or whatnot.
Yeah. hmm
Damn, that's great, yo. So, Tiffany, man, it's been a while since... So, your last fight was... How long has it been since your last match?
It was January, my last fight. So
January of 2000... Of this year. So, of 2000...
this year. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. All right,
So
there you
like
go.
7, 8 months. Yeah.
So after this fight, the goal is taking out
Title
Ritu.
shot.
Do you have any predictions for the bout?
Submission. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Submission
Hopefully
victory?
in round 1.
Hopefully in
yeah.
round 1, in and out like a robbery. Get
Yeah.
take the money and run.
Yeah.
And then go to Boat
Yeah.
Key
Take the
and
money.
celebrate.
Yes. Have my pizza.
It's going to be at the Singapore Indoor Stadium?
Yeah, I still at the indoor stadium. Yeah, it's always been an indoor.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for that match, yo. Damn, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think we pretty much covered it all, Tiff. We had a good little chat with you, man. Anybody? What's going on in Singapore right now? Are you working? Or are you just training full time? What happened to that gym in Boat Key? Remember that little gym in Boat Key we were at?
Which one? I can't remember.
The one you were teaching at for a little bit? There was like a boxing gym on top.
Oh, Jungle.
Oh,
Jungle.
yeah. Is that one still there?
Yeah.
It's still there?
It's still there, but I stopped teaching there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah. There's even a Tiger Muay Thai in Singapore now.
I'm sorry?
Mad, right? There's a Tiger Muay Thai in Singapore.
A Tiger Muay?
Yeah,
Tiger.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Tiger. Yeah, it's like a franchise, I think. It's right along Boat Key too. Yeah.
It's in Boat Key?
Yeah, it's on Boat Key.
And what's it like?
I haven't been there, but one of my friends, he teaches there. Do you know Bartos?
Which
this
one?
Polish guy.
Yes, yeah. I know who that is. Yes.
Yeah.
He teaches there.
He teaches there. Yeah. So I think they have like different disciplines too, like Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, MMA. I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Oh, they have jiu-jitsu there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Wow. So how do you like the new facility, you guys? So you guys are training now. You're representing Matrix SG is what it's called.
Matrix MMA.
Matrix
Yeah,
MMA.
so under Major. Yeah.
Under Major, and who's gonna be cornering you for this fight?
For this fight, Major, Kaishong, and Dominic, they'll be cornering me. Yeah.
And what about Taiwan? Where's
Oh, Jiahui. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool thing. He started doing MMA too.
I saw that. I wanted to ask you about
Yeah.
that. But I was blanking out on his
Yeah.
name for a second, yo. I saw him
Yeah.
with Kai Shong
So
and
it's
you
like-
with shin pads. I loved it, yo.
Yeah.
He must be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
loving
He's
it. And he likes to
enjoying it.
wrestle. But he
Yeah,
does
but he
he
hates
doesn't
the
look like a
wrestling
jiu-jitsu guy. He doesn't look like he does like jiu-jitsu, you
Yeah.
know?
He's trying to embrace it. Yeah. His first few class was kind of spazzy, you know. He was
I
just
bet.
spazzing out,
Yeah,
using all his
yeah.
strength. Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
but
grappling, right?
Yeah, just overcommitting and like just trying to use a lot of strength to hold on and tire himself out. Yeah, but he's starting to learn more techniques, and it'll be interesting to see him fight in MMA. You know, he has really good hands. He just need to fine tune the grappling part. Yeah.
And he wants to fight in MMA, right?
Yeah, he wants to. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting times. And he's young too.
Yeah,
How old is he?
yeah.
Well, he's not too young. He's been young for not too. I mean, he was young a while ago. He was young.
Probably like mid 20s.
Oh, so he's got to get on the
mid to
ball,
late
yo.
20s.
He's got to get on the ball.
Yeah.
The mid 20s.
Hopefully in the next 1-2 years. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, yo. Kai Shang could be fucking. He's gonna be legit. That's the best fucking guy probably in Singapore. I think, yo. I don't know what. Is there any good fighters coming
Yeah, I
out of
think so,
Singapore right
too.
now? He's not gonna sign to one, right?
Nah.
Don't do that shit, yo.
Nah.
Tell him to go the UFC
He don't
route,
plan.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can go to
Yeah,
one
he's just
after.
a few fights away.
A few, right?
Yeah,
What's his
so
record?
probably
You know?
like, I think it's like 4-0.
Bro, this
Yeah.
guy got cornered by the UFC champ when he was amateur, yo. Back in the day.
I know, right?
That's
I
crazy
like-
experience.
Yeah,
Imagine, yo.
yeah.
We didn't know back
Mhm.
then, right? We were just normal people, but
Yeah.
this motherfucker has been in
Yeah.
front. That guy's been destined to be great, bro. If you ask me, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he just
He's got
he
a
just fought
crazy
in Brave
story.
recently too.
That was up.
Yeah.
That what'd you say?
He just fought in Brave. in
Oh
Korea.
yeah, Brave. That's where
Brave.
Kamzat came from.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and had this crazy fight with the top guy
He
from
did.
Korea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that fight. That was an amazing fight, bro.
But-
Yeah. He's gonna have.
Yeah,
He's
it
got
was
it all,
crazy,
bro.
man. Yeah.
He's got the movement. He's got the, and he's been, bro. He's got that dope jiu-jitsu style. I bet you, dog. And when he rolls, he looks like, yo. He still rolls like me, dog. I don't give a fuck about where he trains at. Anybody I've touched, I'm like, that's me. If I've touched them for like a minute, I'd be like, a guy took a class once in Tiger Muay Thai. I'm like, yo, that's my student. Yeah, right. I'll claim anything I can, yo. I'm excited. I'm excited for your bout. I have a really good feeling about this one. I don't know what they're thinking over there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know who the matchmakers are. I don't know if but what they think. But this is a tough one for the homegirl. You know, did she lose her last fight or she lost her last fight was to
she
Stamp.
lost to Stamp.
Was that for the
Yeah.
title? Was that a title fight or no?
It was for the Grand Prix, the Atomic Grand Prix. So Angela, she was out for a bit, and then they had this Grand Prix for the Atomic, so the Grand Prix belt, yeah. And then after that, Stan fought Angela. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she saw
Yeah.
she hasn't fought in a long time either. She hasn't fought since December. So
Yeah, I heard she has an injury after that fight. She had a shoulder injury, probably after armbar, I'm guessing. Yeah,
damn, she lost the UFC fight. She lost the one championship fight to B, and
yeah.
the card was named after her.
What was it? What's the name of the fight?
It was called One Championship Dangal, and I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
shit!
And I'm pretty sure the movie about her is called Dangal, yo.
Yeah.
You know who told me about that
That's
movie?
right.
Raul, yo. The Indians, they stick together. And Raul told me about that. He was watching it in the movies. He was watching it in the movies a long time ago, like 6 years ago, you know, when I was living in Singapore.
I heard it's a pretty good one. Yeah, I heard it's a good movie.
He's like, I'm going to the cinema, Emilio.
Yeah.
You want to come with me? I was like, what? He's like, I'm going to go watch a Bollywood film. I was like, what, dog? He's like, yo. And then that's when I realized that Bollywood is better than American movies. All the Asian movies, yo. The Korean movies are better. All the overseas movies are so good. Like, there's a lot of sleepers out there. Have you seen any
The
good
horror
movies?
movies.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
Not really. I watched this movie. It was pretty shit. Nope. Have you watched it?
Nope. Nah. N-O-P-E?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Yeah. It's like a horror movie, but it was just fucking lame. Yeah. It was by the same director as Get Out.
Oh, Get Out? I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
Is Get Out good?
Yeah, that was good, but the recent one, it was so bad. I didn't like it. Yeah.
I saw a good movie recently. I recommend to people. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh yeah, I watched that too. It's
You watched
pretty
that?
good.
That
Yeah,
movie was dope.
Yeah, that was.
And
Yeah.
I like the characters because it reminded me of Singapore. You know, like the mom. You know, the Chinese mom. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
I loved her. And she was the
Michelle Yeoh.
star, bro. I
Yeah.
love how she was a star. I was like, that movie was amazing. That was so cool. Oh, I'll watch that movie again. Actually, that movie was so good. I forgot I watched it, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this shit. But yo, they don't make good movies anymore. You know.
Yeah,
Shame,
right.
man.
Yeah.
It's weird, right? What do you do for fun, man? What does Tiffany Teo do on her off time? Let the people know, you know, like you're a female, a lot of female fighters, you're a veteran in the game. What does a young female fighter do on her off time that when you're not training to be the best in the
Yeah,
world?
during fight camp, I'm just so tired, like all the time. I just want to rest at home. It's like the most I do is I go to like a sauna, cold pool, and just chill out, like find
Okay.
some good food, and just get back home and rest.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
I'm
that's
just
for
too tired
relaxing.
during
But
fight camp. Yeah.
do you do anything? Do you have any hobbies? Do you play chess? Any board games? Anything that you like to do on your free time that you look forward to?
Yoga and I guess KTV.
KTV? There you go. That's something that
Yeah,
yo, karaoke.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to edit a little bit of that. It's gonna sound a little bit crazy for a little bit. It's all right. All right. So what were we just talking about? My bad. I was just talking about something. Oh, movies. They don't make so.
KTV.
Oh yeah. Hey, I haven't.
Yeah.
So where do you guys go? There's a lot of KTV spots in Singapore, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. So there's a few. There's one at Kallang, one near my house. Yeah, depending on who's going, just find a convenient spot for everyone. Yeah.
What a good time! And everybody picks songs. Do you have any favorites that you go to? What's your Do you go girly or what's your
I like Foo Fighters.
Okay, yeah, you got good
Foo
taste in
Fighters.
music.
Yeah.
All right, so your walkout
Coldplay.
songs. Coldplay?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I love Coldplay. Oh, I gotta
Yeah.
play some Coldplay. I like Coldplay when I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm reminiscing, I like to think about Coldplay.
Hits the spot.
Yeah. Bro, you know what I've been, did you see the video that they made for Luke from Bangkok Fight Lab?
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Fuck, that was the best.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that song. Bro, I put that song on in my car and I just start crying, and I drive around.
Yeah, that was a great video though. It's like
That was
captures a lot
an
of his
amazing
life in
video. I'm
Asia.
pretty sure
Yeah.
John Nutt made that. I downloaded it. I'm gonna repost it again on my YouTube. Oh, that was such a good video. It was the best representation of him, with his students.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the thing.
His
Like,
life in Asia. Yeah.
yeah, and he loved it. That was where he was the most happiest. When he was in Bangkok, that was his shit. I think it's the one place he didn't end up hating everybody. Maybe still, but
Good old Luke.
yeah, fucking hell. Yo, but that's crazy. All right, so karaoke is big in Miami too. A lot of people be doing karaoke out here, so that's one of the big ones.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Yeah.
What cuisine were you eating when you were in America, in California?
A lot of Mexican food.
A lot of
Yeah.
Mexican food. Yo,
'Cause
you
it's
gotta come
just-
to Miami, bro.
It's just everywhere.
Why don't you just
Yeah,
come?
next
Why don't you
time.
plan a trip to come to Miami? I have an efficiency here in my crib. Yo, I have a spot that you guys can stay and train, and
Oh,
we can do a
shit.
podcast in the.
Oh, that's
Look, this
dope.
is the studio in my crib, bro. I just made this little home studio. You know, look, my brother made the sign.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, man. Yo, Tiffany, I'm really excited for your fight. It's been a while. You know, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while. My bad that the last time I had to work that. Somebody asked me to pick up a class in the morning that day. You know, so people don't
no
know.
worries.
I'm talking to you in the future right now. It's Singapore right now, right? Singapore
Yeah.
in. You guys are 12 hours ahead. So it's Saturday morning for me
Yeah,
right
it's-
now.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. now. Yeah.
So
in
tomorrow,
Singapore at night.
what do you guys do on tomorrow? Sunday off? You're gonna day off, no training on Sunday.
Yeah, no training, just chill. Maybe just hit up the cold pool, sauna, relax, massage. Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one here. This is a good one to be able to clip up for the Instagram. What is your routine for what's your daily routine like for recovery day when you're in the middle of training camp? What's some of your favorite things to do to recover?
I like to do the sauna and cold pool together. So I usually do like maybe 2 sets of sauna, and I'll just try to stay in the cold pool for at least 12 minutes. And then sometimes I'll just go for a massage after, a bit of stretching, just to relax the body. Yeah.
Yeah, like the hot cold is good for like the
Yeah,
soreness
yeah, I
and
feel
stuff like
like-
that, right?
Yeah, and you just feel so relaxed after too. Yeah.
It's like a refresher. And how many times are you sparring for fight camp a week to prepare?
2 to 3 times. So it really varies depending on, sometimes it's just who's showing up for training, if I have training partners to spar with. Yeah, but at least twice a week. Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that, to get the training partners to spar with. Would you ever travel again to do a training camp somewhere, maybe a little bit farther away from the fight camp so that you don't go straight from? But would you ever consider just for
Yeah.
the training partners and stuff? It looks like this might be something you might
Yeah,
look
probably.
into.
Yeah, probably off season. I'm open to just training overseas and just learning new things and working with different styles, getting used to different styles of fighting.
You
Yeah,
know-
but for the camp, for the official camp, I'm comfortable with having my home base in Singapore, and I feel like I work really well with Major too. Yeah.
I think that when you have a fight, you should do your last month. You should do in Singapore.
Mhm.
Like, you guys are dialed in there.
Mhm.
You know what to do. Like, I agree too. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I always agree.
Mhm.
But for sure, get some time off in the off
Off-season.
season and take a month, just like you did in America. That was great. I think that was really smart. And
Yeah,
the way you were
yeah.
training so much, I couldn't believe that. It's funny because like when I get to
Yeah,
America,
I
I
was-
get lazy. You know, I'm like, I don't want to train. You know, I just want to chill with my dad and hang out
I
with
was
my family.
training yeah. It was a struggle like the training, but it's like I'm all the way here and I want to make full use of it. Yeah, I trained like 2-3 times a day when I was in US. Yeah.
Did it take? And I think when you go from there to here, it takes a while. I think your body's a little bit off more than when you go back.
Oh yeah, the first week
Right?
the jet lag was really bad. Yeah. It took me like a couple of days to adapt to the time difference. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had somebody visit from Singapore here once, and they were tired all the time from the jet lag. You know, like it messed them up.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
But I think if you train, you recover faster from the jet lag if you train and kind of try to get your body back to the rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, the first day, if you get in there, the first day you train and then boom, bam, and then you get right back into it and go to sleep. You got to go to sleep. You got to stay up to the time that the place is, you know? So, like, if you land in 6
Yeah.
at 6
You have to
p.m.,
force yourself to
you
stay
can't
up.
go to the hotel and sleep. You got to wait till 11 o'clock that day and then set your alarm to wake up at like 6 in the morning. And you got to have 2 days of tired, you know?
Yeah.
I think you should go. Yo, you should check out Bang Tao. Is it easy to go to Thailand? It shouldn't be a problem for you to go to Thailand
Oh
now.
yeah. Yeah. Zhang Weili is training there. Loma is there.
I think,
Yeah.
bro, those are two, especially since they're not in your. I think those would be. Did you train with Loma last time you were in
Yeah.
Thailand?
I was there during that fight. Yeah.
I think
When she got first signed to UFC, I think.
she was in the UFC when you had already went there.
Yeah, I think
No
so.
way,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
You just signed. Yeah.
I think Loma and Zhang Wei Li would be amazing training partners for you, and I think you and Zhang Wei Li can vibe out together. You know what I'm saying? Like you could fucking speak Chinese with her. That's the only reason why I say that. I don't think there's any Chinese girls that she's speaking to in Bang Tao. You know what I'm saying? So I bet if you rolled up there, you
That's
should
true,
become your
that's true.
best friend, bro. And she's out there training every day, you know. So like, I think that'll be a good train. And I don't know what weight class she is. I think she's a little bit above you.
She's in 115 too. Yeah, she's She fights at 115.
How
Yeah,
many-
but she looks big though.
She looks big.
jacked.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she looks jacked, especially if you're gonna be going down to Loma's weight class. But it'll be good in the middle for you if you
Yeah.
got Loma and then you got her.
True.
That's a little
Yeah.
squad. And Bang Tao is not Tiger, so
Mhm.
you got to check. It's a different vibe out there for sure. I might go back in
I've seen their
December.
IG.
Yeah, it looks good, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks good, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Alex, you got Volkanovski going out there. Brad is training out there once in a while. They're really doing big things. I want to go out there and do a Bang Tao beatdown one night, yo. But
Nice.
I think that'll be
Commentate for
I think that'll be a good training for you to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Get a good little change of vibe.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's just nearby, just like 2 hours away from Singapore too.
Oh yeah, it's close. You haven't been to Thailand in a while,
Yeah.
huh? You haven't been since.
It's a long while.
And
Yeah,
you used to
since
go all the
COVID.
time.
Yeah, I used to.
What about Bali?
Yeah.
Nothing, huh?
Nah, I'm hoping to travel again soon. Hopefully end of year, see how it goes.
Oh, you know what? Did you see Keanu Suba versus Amir Khan? Damn, he fucking knocked this
I
guy
saw
out
the
dead,
highlight.
bro. He knocked him
Yeah.
out. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And then you got the Chinese
Yeah.
guy who beat the last one last one championship card was really
Tan
good.
Lee.
Tan Lee
Yeah, Tan
lost
Lee
to that
versus
Kai
Tan
Lee or Kai. Yeah, they're like the same
Yeah.
name, both these guys. So yo, I'm excited for your card,
Yeah.
man. I'm excited for your card. I could talk to you all day, Tiff. There's a lot more I want to talk to you on, but I don't want to be taking up too much of your time. I know you're in the middle of training. It's getting late over here in Singapore. So anything you want to plug up before we let you go?
Yeah, just tune into my fight on 29th September, 1161. Yeah, and yeah, it'll be an exciting fight. Looking forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honey Badger Hour with Tiffany No Chill Tell, the new future strawweight, the new future of the strawweight division for one championship. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate you. We're out.
Thank you.
All right, hold on, don't hang up yet. Yo.